All right, let's get into this story. We're going to break down the fantastic tale of Detective Gatu, a story all about how a normal, fun day at the mall can suddenly turn into a heroic mission. So, picture this. You've got these two kids, Gatu and Chinky. They're brother and sister, and they're about to have the best day ever at the mall. Or so they think.
Our story really gets going with Gatu and Chinky, and they are just buzzing with excitement. You know that feeling, right? Their mom's taking them to the mall, and here's the deal. She goes shopping, and they get free reign of the play zone. It's the perfect setup.
And these two, they're not just winging it. Oh no, they have a mission. They've got the whole afternoon mapped out. First, hit the cup ride. Then, it's straight to the teddy bear claw game. And the grand prize? They are determined, absolutely determined, to win this giant rabbit teddy they've been dreaming about. So they get there. Their mom gives them the play card, all charged up and ready to go. She gives them the classic mom rule: have a blast, but don't you dare leave the play zone. Everything is perfectly lined up for an awesome day.
But you know how stories go. Just when they're about to launch themselves towards the rides, everything just stops. Their perfect plan hits a major snag because of something they see happening right in front of them.
What they see is this tiny little girl, a toddler, just sobbing her heart out. And if that wasn't bad enough, there's this bully, this kid named Monty, who's actually trying to take her chocolate from her. I mean, come on.
Now, Gatu and Chinky, they don't even think twice. They march right up to this bully and are like, seriously? You're picking on a little kid? They totally call him out, and he ends up slinking away.
Okay, so the bully's gone, problem solved, right? Wrong. The little girl is still crying, maybe even harder, and that's the moment it clicks for them. This isn't about the chocolate at all. This little girl, she's lost. She's all by herself.
And right then and there, the whole day just pivots. The fun afternoon at the play zone, gone. This is now a case. And Gatu, he steps up. He decides he's the detective for this job. Forget the teddy bear, they've got a much bigger mission now. And I love this part. Gatu's first move, he puffs out his chest and goes, "Don't worry. Detective Gatu and my assistant Chinky are here to help." It's such a confident, kind of silly thing to say that it actually works. The little girl is so surprised, she stops crying just for a second to figure out what's going on.
So what's so cool is they don't just run around in a panic. They actually start thinking like real detectives. The first logical step? Chinky very gently asks the little girl if they can look inside her little purse. They're on the hunt for clues.
And bingo! First clue found. Tucked inside is a little card with a name on it. Rhea. That's it. That's their first big break. They have a name. The case is officially on.
Okay, so they know her name is Rhea. Great, but that's just step one, right? Now comes the hard part, finding her mom somewhere in this huge, noisy play zone. So like any good detective, they head for the map to strategize.
The map lays it all out. There are basically three main spots: the rides, the games, and a toy shop. Detective Gatu figures her mom has got to be in one of those three places. So the plan is simple. They're going to check each area one at a time. Process of elimination. First up, the ride zone. Gatu is scanning every face in the crowd, trying to spot a parent who looks worried, someone looking for their kid. But nothing. Not a single lead.
All right, they don't give up. They head over to the games zone next. This place is even crazier. Super loud, tons of people. But again, they look everywhere, and nope, no one seems to be missing a little girl named Rhea.
So think about it. 2 zones down, and they've got nothing. There's only one place left to look. Everything is riding on this last spot, the toy shopping zone. It's got to be there, right? The pressure is definitely on. So they walk into the toy shop, and of course, it's the most packed area of the mall. Just a sea of people. Trying to find one specific person in this crowd, it feels almost impossible. But this is where Detective Gatu really shines. He's looking through the chaos, and his eyes lock onto this one woman. She looks so sad and worried. You can just tell she's desperately searching for someone. And then he sees it. The thing that solves the whole case. The woman's dress. It has the exact same color, the same pattern as the dress little Rhea is wearing. It's a perfect match. That has to be her mom. It just has to be. So they start walking towards her, and little Rhea's face just lights up. She sees the woman and yells out that one perfect word, Mama. And just like that, the case is closed. It's just this incredible, heartwarming moment. Well, you can imagine Ria's mom is just flooded with relief. She can't thank them enough for finding her and keeping her safe. And for their amazing detective work, she gives each of them a big chocolate bar as a reward.
But honestly, the chocolate is nothing compared to the best reward of all. Little Ria looks at them and says, "Thank you, Detective Baya. Thank you, Dee Dee." It's just the cutest, sweetest ending you could ask for.
You know, this story really makes you think, doesn't it? Gatu and Chinky went to the mall planning to win a stuffed animal, but they ended up doing something so much more important. It just goes to show you, sometimes the best adventures, the most meaningful ones, aren't the ones you planned for. They're the ones that find you when you just decide to be helpful.